Hi guys, this is Anshu Goyal. Welcome to Fish and Stone Academy German online classes. नमस्ते, मैं अंशु गोयल फिश एंड स्टोन अकेडमी से आपका स्वागत करती हूँ. Hallo Leute, wie geht's? So today's topic we're going to start with is nominative. Nominative is a case in German, right? Now before I start with this topic, I request you people not to compare this topic with the other languages, right? You cannot compare this topic with English or Hindi because every language has its own element, right? So nominative is a case in German, right? What is a case? What does a case do in the sentences? First of all, a case in German is called as Kasus or it is called as Fall, right? Kasus or Fall, right? There are four kind of cases in German, that is Nominative, Accusative, Dative and Genitive. I repeat, we have four cases in German: Nominative, Accusative, Dative and Genitive, right? So these are the four cases that we have in German. And what do these cases do? These cases will affect the article of the nouns in the sentence, that is both bestimmt, definite article, oder unbestimmt, that is indefinite article in the sentence, right? A case is going to affect the article in the sentence and it is also going to affect the pronomen, that is the pronouns in the sentence, right? It can be any pronoun, personal pronoun or possessive pronoun. Both the type of pronouns are going to get affected by the cases in German, right? So the role of case in German sentences is that it has its effect on the articles and it has its effect on the pronomen in the sentence. Okay, now talking about the first case that we have. The first case in German is nominative. Nominative. Nominative is a case in the language or in the sentence that is going to affect the subject, right? Nominative हम सेंटेंस में उस पर देंगे या फिर हम उसको लगाएंगे जो सब्जेक्ट होगा सेंटेंस में, right? So what is the subject in the sentence? First of all, was ist ein Subjekt, right? Subject can be a doer of the action, the person who is doing the action, or it can be the noun that is being talked about, right? It is the noun that is talked about in the sentence or it is the doer of the action in the sentence. That is the subject. So whenever you are going to see the subject in the sentence, that noun or pronoun, right, that noun or pronoun will have to be given a nominative case. Okay, now in order to understand what is the subject in the sentence, I have written some examples over here, right? Maria is going. Now if I see the sentence, who is going, right? It is Maria who is going. So Maria becomes the subject in the sentence because she is the doer of the action. So das ist ein Subjekt. In the second sentence, the boy is fast. He runs fast. He is very fast, right? Who is fast? Whom are we describing? What are we describing? The boy in the sentence, right? So here this is the boy that takes the subject in the sentence. It is the subject in the sentence. Talking about the third sentence, the train is late. The train is late. Here what are we describing again? The train. It is being talked about, so it is the subject in the sentence. And then in the fourth one, I am doing my homework. Who is doing the homework? Who is the doer of the action? I am the doer of the action, so therefore I am the subject of the sentence, right? So whenever you have these subjects in the sentence, all these subjects are going to take the nominative case. That is, these sentences when you write in German are going to follow the table of the nominative case. Okay. Going further, if we pick up some German examples here, right. So, das Haus ist groß. That is, the house is big. Groß is big. Das Haus ist groß. Right. So, what am I describing? Das Haus here, that it is big. So, in this sentence, das Haus becomes the subject of the sentence and the subject is the nominative. Right. So, I say that das Haus has taken the nominative case. Talking about the second sentence, die Frau ist schön. That is, the lady is beautiful. She is pretty. Right. So, whom are we describing? Die Frau. So, that is the subject in the sentence. Right. And then again, die Frau will be taking the nominative case with it. Going to the third example, das Kind spielt Fußball. That is, the child is playing football or the child plays football. Right. Who is the doer of the action? The child. Who plays football? The child. That is das Kind. So, that is the subject because he is the doer of the action. He plays football. So, das ist Subjekt and subject is going to take nominative case. In the fourth example, ich esse Pizza. I, esse, eat, Pizza. Pizza. So, ich esse Pizza. I am eating pizza. Who is eating? Who is the doer of the action? That is ich. So, das ist der Subjekt und das ist Nominative. Right? Mein Handy ist kaputt. The fifth example here. Mein Handy ist kaputt. That is, my mobile is broken, it's damaged. Right. So, what are we describing? What is damaged? That is mein Handy. Right. So, that becomes the subject in the sentence because I am describing it. I am describing my mobile, that it is broken, it's damaged, it's not working. So, that takes the nominative case in the sentence. Okay. So, please remember that any subject in the sentence, no matter it be living or non-living, it can be anything. It is not necessary that it has to be living. It can be a non-living object also. If it is living or non-living and it is the subject in the sentence, then the case in German that the subject will take is nominative case. Please remember this. Das ist immer nominative. Okay. Now, there is another way of remembering it. Right. Nominative in the sentence will always answer to two type of questions. Wer und was. Where is who and was is what. For example, das Haus ist groß. Right, the house is big. What is big? Was ist groß. What is big? Right, so this was over here is being answered by the house. So, therefore, the house has taken the subject. It is the subject in the sentence and the case it has taken is nominative with it. Okay. If I talk about the second one, where, that is who. Right. So, if I take the third example, das Kind spielt Fußball, that is the child plays football. Yeah. Wer spielt Fußball? Who plays football? Right. So, das ist, this word where is being answered by das Kind over here. Right. Das Kind. So, that is the subject in the sentence because it is answering to the question where. Right. And therefore, it will take the nominative case. So, all the nouns or the pronouns answering to the question where or was are going to take the nominative cases with it. right? And another thing, what is this nominative? What does it do to the articles and the pronouns? Please remember, nominative is not going to do anything. It might be a bit confusing for you, because in the next video you will understand that when I bring the topic of accusative, wherein the changes will occur, right? But right now just remember that nominative is not going to bring any change to the articles. It is not going to bring any change to the pronouns in the sentences. If you're using the word das Haus, that is the house, right? If you're using the article das, in nominative it is going to stay das only, right? So please remember that der in nominative is going to stay der only, die will remain die, das is going to remain das. It is all the same. Nothing is going to change in nominative. Okay, so I hope this topic is clear to you. If you have any question, please drop the message in the comment box below. Cheers! Thanks for watching. If you have any question, leave a comment. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe the channel and click on the bell for latest updates. Cheers!